Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something really important. We're going to explore what Islam is all about by looking at the 5 essential pillars that make our faith strong, tall, and complete. So, let me ask you a question. When you see a super tall building, what do you think keeps it from just falling over? It's that powerful foundation deep in the ground and all those strong pillars holding it up, right? Well, our faith, Islam, is just like that. It's a beautiful, strong house that we get to build throughout our lives.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll get into what Islam actually means. Then, we'll lay down the foundation with the Shahadah. After that, we'll put up the other 4 pillars to support it. And finally, we'll step back and admire the amazing house of faith we've built.
All right, first things first. Before we can start building, we need to understand what our house is all about. So what does the word Islam really mean?
You know, the name of our religion is so powerful. Islam means to submit and surrender to the will of Allah, our Creator. It means we follow His commands with love and, this is super important, we stay completely away from shirk. And that means we believe that all worship is for Allah alone, with no partners whatsoever.
Now, it's time to get to the most important part of any building, the foundation. I mean, if the foundation is weak, the whole thing is in trouble, right? In Islam, our foundation is a special and powerful declaration called the Shahadah. But hold on, before we zoom in on just the foundation, let's look at the whole blueprint. You see, Islam is built on these 5 mighty pillars. Every single one is essential, and together they create this perfect, balanced structure that keeps our faith strong and upright.
Okay, let's get back to that all-important foundation. The very first pillar, the one that everything else rests on, is the Shahadah, the testimony of faith.
These beautiful words are the absolute bedrock of everything a Muslim believes. When a person says this, and they mean it with all the sincerity in their heart, that's the moment they enter the house of Islam.
So, with their foundation firmly in place, it's time to add the other 4 amazing pillars that are going to hold our house of faith up, making it secure and really strong.
The second pillar is Salah, our 5 daily prayers. This is our direct line to Allah. It's like we get to call Him 5 times a day just to talk, to remember Him, and to ask for His guidance. This pillar keeps our connection to our Creator rock solid.
Next up, we have the third pillar, which is Zakah. This pillar is all about caring and sharing. Allah blesses us with so much, and Zakah is how we share a small part of that blessing with people who are in need. It purifies our wealth and makes our whole community stronger.
And Zakat is very specific. It's just 2.5%, or 1/40th of our yearly savings. Now that might sound like a small amount to us, but believe me, it can make a huge difference in the lives of the people who receive it.
Our 4th pillar is Psalm, and that's the fasting we do during the blessed month of Ramadan. From dawn all the way until sunset, we don't eat or drink. This helps us build discipline, it helps us understand what it's like to be hungry, and it brings us so much closer to Allah.
And that brings us to our 5th and final pillar, Hajj. This is that incredible, special pilgrimage to the holy city of Makkah, a sacred journey that unites Muslims from every corner of the world. Now, it's really important to know that Islam is a religion of ease. Hajj is only required once in your entire life, and that's only if you're able to do it. You have to be healthy enough for the journey and have enough money to take care of yourself and your family back home.
So we did it. We placed our foundation and we set up all 4 of our supporting pillars. Let's step back for a second and just look at the beautiful, strong house we've built. But what's it all for?
Let's look at them all together one last time. Shahadah is our faith. Salah is our connection. Zakah teaches us to care. Psalm builds our discipline, and Hajj unites us. You see, each pillar is absolutely essential, and together they create a complete way of life. So why do we build this strong house? Because living by these pillars and worshiping Allah alone, just as He commanded, is the only real path to true happiness and peace. Not just in this life, but for eternity in the hereafter.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Look at your own beautiful house of Islam. Which pillar can you focus on to make it even stronger, starting today? Maybe it's praying with a little more focus, or maybe planning a small act of charity. Every little action makes our house easier.